May we please be seated? Thank you. To formally begin our program, may we call on Davao Mayor Sebastian Z. Duterte to deliver his welcome remarks.
His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, and everyone gathered here today, good afternoon. Welcome to this ceremonial loan agreement signing with Asian Development Bank for the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project. 2 weeks ago, we were honored by the presence of the board members and the advisors of ADB who were here for their familiarization visit to Davao City. The visit included a productive discussion on our ongoing partnership for the modernization of the city's public transportation system. The success of that visit is reflected today as we embark on the next and most important part of our partnership. The collaborative work between our project management team and various stakeholders has yielded remarkable progress, and this propels us to be more determined to fulfill what we have envisioned for the Davao Bus project. This loan agreement shall provide us with a crucial momentum and bring us closer to attaining the goal of sustainable development and progress in our city. We thank the ADB for the approval of the Philippine government's loan application for the Davao Bus project. We also thank the national government, especially the DOTR, for your unwavering support for this project. There is still much that needs to be done, but we assure you that the city government of Davao is committed to seeing the project to its full completion. With your support, we are confident that the Davao Bus project will soon become reality and that you will soon be able to provide the public with a modern transportation system that will usher in a new era of growth and development in Davao City. Thank you and good afternoon.
Transportation Secretary Jaime J. Bautista for a message of commitment with an audio-visual presentation.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., Mr. Masatsugo Asakawa, President of the Asian Development Bank of Davao City Mayor Sebastian Duterte and other city officials, honored guests, fellow public servants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today we are gathered for the signing ceremony for the loan agreement that will pave the way for the realization of the landmark Davao Public Transport Modernization Program, or DPTMP. We are honored by the presence of our President, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., as we mark the beginning of this historic public transportation system that would bring groundbreaking changes to the current public transport landscape of Davao. As the country's first integrated citywide bus service, this landmark project promises a multitude of benefits for residents of Davao, as well as tourists who frequent this beautiful city. The DPTMP will see the establishment of the first of its kind public transportation system that would set the standard for safe, efficient, and convenient high-priority bus system. With articulated 18-meter buses and conventional 12-meter units plying over 100 kilometers of core routes and more than 500 kilometers of feeder routes, the Davao Bus Project ultimately aims to provide a more comfortable commuting experience for all. On top of this, the project will also launch the country's biggest electrification initiative as it deploys nearly 400 electric buses upon its operations, as the Department of Transportation stays true to its commitment to advance the electric vehicle agenda further. All these are set to start within the third quarter of 2023. But we would not be where we are today if not for the support and assistance of our dear partners. Hence, allow me to take this opportunity to express the Department of Transportation's sincerest gratitude to the Asian Development Bank and the Department of Finance for making this day possible. This 73.37 billion undertaking to be shared by the national government, the local government of Davao City, and the Asian Development Bank will provide enhanced mobility and accessibility in Davao and will surely help steer the region's economy to even greater heights. We hope the enthusiasm that we see today will resonate until this project comes to its final fruition. And with the support of our President and Vice President, we know that this transport transformation will not be the last, but one of the first of many that would catapult our public transport system into one that is at par with international standards. Again, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your support. Hope to see you at the next milestone, the groundbreaking. At this time, please watch an audio-video presentation about the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project.
In the heart of Mindanao, a revolutionary project is set to transform public transportation as we know it. Introducing the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project, or the Davao Bus Project, under the Build Better More program of the Philippine government. Under the leadership of then Mayor and former President Rodrigo Duterte, the Asian Development Bank initiated studies that lead to the vision for an integrated and sustainable urban transport system in the city. In 2018, the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project, then known as a High Priority Bus System Project, was conceptualized and then officially adopted by then Mayor and now Vice President Sara Z. Duterte for implementation. In July 2022, Mayor Sebastian Z. Duterte strengthened the city's commitment to implement the project, and together with the new Marcos administration and the Department of Transportation, pushed for the funding of the Davao Bus Project. Last February 2023, the project was officially approved by the NEDA board with a total project cost of 73.4 billion pesos, over 52 billion pesos of which via a loan from the ADB. To date, Mayor Bastet has vowed to allocate at least 1.5 billion pesos as part of the city's contribution and firm commitment to implement the Davao Bus Project. With Davao Bus, an extensive network of 29 routes covering 672 kilometers of roads shall seamlessly connect key areas within Davao City up to Panabo City. A total of 1,105 buses will be plying along these roads, and nearly 400 of which will be electric articulated buses, and the rest complying with Euro 5 standards for diesel-powered buses. These modern buses will be low floor for easy boarding and alighting, equipped with CCTV cameras, wheelchair-friendly transportation system. An automated fare collection system, or AFCS, will be utilized, making ticketing and fare payment hassle-free and ensuring a seamless journey. Davao Bus is set to commence initial operations by the end of the year 2024 and aiming to achieve full operations by the end of 2025. It is estimated to serve more than 800,000 passengers daily. With the Davao Bus Project, our commitment extends beyond transportation. The project will provide financial and non-financial assistance to the existing GP sector or the project-affected persons and their families through the Social Development Program, or SDP, ensuring that no one is left behind and everyone is able and equipped to adapt to the changing landscape. The vision for the Davao Bus is clear: create an efficient, reliable, and integrated public transport system that improves commuting experiences and promotes sustainability. With the Davao Bus Project, the future of public transportation in the country is bright.
May we call on the Asian Development Bank President Masatsugu Asakawa to deliver his message.
Your Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., members of the Cabinet, Davao City officials, and distinguished guests. Let me start by saying how much of an honor it is to attend today's loan signing for the Davao Bus Public Transport Modernization Project. This is a groundbreaking project that will transform Davao City's public transport. Modern public transport is the bedrock of urban development, needless to say. With a fleet of about 1,100 buses, of which 40% will be electric, this project will support Davao City's rapid economic growth with a low-carbon and climate-resilient bus system. Once complete, we expect the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project to serve as a showcase for improving road-based public transport across the Philippines and elsewhere in Asia. ADB has a special partnership with the Philippines, our host country. This project, which is our largest ever road-based public transport project in the Philippines, exemplifies that partnership. ADB is very pleased to support the Philippines on this groundbreaking initiative. I'd like to congratulate Secretary Jaime Batista and his entire team as a Department of Transportation, as well as Mayor Sebastian Duterte and his energetic team in Davao City for their determination and leadership in bringing this transformative project to reality. Thank you very much for your attention.
And now may we call on Department of Finance Secretary Benjamin E. Diokno for his message.
Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate a milestone moment for the city of Davao. As the country's first ever network solution to urban congestion, the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project is expected to be a model for other cities' public transit projects. This project aims to deliver a modern, efficient, and high-quality bus-based public transport system that will provide a safe, reliable, and affordable mode of transport in Davao City. Maximize service coverage to keep up with the growth in travel demand and accelerate inclusive economic growth for all Davaoenos. Moreover, it incorporates the country's sustainability and climate action commitments through the $50 million loan from the Green Climate Fund, which will help finance the procurement of electric buses under the project. The administration of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. recognizes that modernizing our transportation systems will be critical in building a sustainable and globally competitive economy. In the medium term, it will help enhance the ease of doing business in the country by facilitating the movement of people and goods, improving worker well-being and productivity, and encouraging the flow of capital into different parts of the country. In the long term, a modern, efficient, and reliable transport system will improve the quality of our people, the quality of life of our people, and improve the connectivity of communities. Much work remains to be done, but we are right on track, and I'm optimistic that this project will change the way we live, travel, and do business in the Philippines. Daghang salamat po.
Thank you, Secretary Diokno. At this point, may we now call on the Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines, Honorable Sara Z. Duterte, to introduce our guest of honor.
May I request everyone to please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you, to our Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Please take your seats. Finance Secretary Ben Jokno, the Transportation Secretary, Secretary Jimmy Bautista. Also here with us as a member of the Cabinet is the Budget and Management Secretary, Secretary Mina Pangandaman, say special guest for our proceedings today, our Senator Amy Marcos, who is representing, I suppose, the upper house, the honorable members of the House of Representatives, our good friend who has been at the forefront of assisting us in all of these very big ticket projects, as the president of the ADB, President Matsusugi Asakawa. Our mayor of Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte, my fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, maayong adlaw sa tanan. Today we welcome yet another milestone that heralds a very large leap towards realizing our goal to modernize our country's public transportation system. It's my pleasure to witness and participate in today's event, where we formalize the loan agreement for the Davao Public Transport Modernization Project, or DPTMP. This project aims to support the city of Davao as it progressively expands its economic activities. As it opens its doors to visitors and investors, the city will be rewarded with increased business opportunities. Increased commercial activities necessarily bring more people, which means more vehicles on the streets, busier roads, and hence heavier traffic. It is therefore the right time to commence this project. The project will have an integrated network of 29 routes and will connect major commercial centers in Davao and will yield various socio-economic opportunities for Davaoenos. This modernization project has long been envisioned as early as 2010. And of course, we are delighted that finally we are ready and geared up to start the project's long-awaited and anticipated implementation. More importantly, this project is made possible through the adequate financing of our country's active and reliable partner in social and economic projects since its inception. Hindi lang ito, at napakatagal na tayo'y tinutulungan ng ating partner in development, ang aking tawag sa kanila, ang Asian Development Bank. We must extend our gratitude to all the officials of the ADB who are also with us today. I thank you for your unwavering support in various government projects and initiatives. As we further our partnership, I'm optimistic that we will come up and forge even more projects in the years ahead, especially those that aim to improve the lives and lessen the burden to the Filipino public. Lest we forget, coupled with this grand vision of building an efficient mode of transportation are the unavoidable issues that also need our immediate attention, such as the families who will be displaced by the implementation of the program. But I assure everyone that this project will also include social development interventions, such as financial and non-financial assistance for those who are displaced. It will also ensure that the families affected by the construction are properly compensated and, if need be, relocated. I thus urge the DOTR to strive to accomplish the project within the set timeline, ensure that it affects the least number of people and activities as possible, and work together with the concerned agencies in addressing all the different concerns, such as funding requirement, the new traffic, those households that will be affected. So to my dear Davaoeño brothers and sisters, I give you my commitment that this administration will not fall short in delivering services that you all deserve. As I offer you this affirmation, I also ask for your support in ensuring that once these projects are completed, that we will abide by the laws and take care of our buses and other forms of transportation and our roadways. I assure my fellow Filipinos that your government is working hard to improve the country's transportation systems, operations, and management for the benefit of present and future generations. We will remain relentless in providing solutions to the pressing challenges that hinder our path towards prosperity and progress. As long as we are guided by the core of the whole of nation and even the whole of society approach, I am confident that our vision of a seamless, efficient, accessible, and highly connected transportation system will be well within our reach. Once again, congratulations to all involved in this very significant occasion. I look forward to the day when we will witness the start of operations of the DPTMP. Until then, let us continue working together so that we will remain on the right track towards a more productive and progressive tomorrow for our beloved Philippines. Daghang salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this juncture, may we request the President to grant us a photo opportunity. Please come on stage as called, elected government officials and cabinet secretaries. DOTR and DO officials, please stand by and prepare. Exit to your right. Next, DOTR and DO officials, you may now proceed in front. ATD officials, please stand by and prepare. Prepare. Thank you. Please exit to your right. DOTR project staff, you now proceed in front. Other DOTR staff, please stand by and prepare. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Other DOTR project staff, please proceed to the front. Thank you. Please exit to your right. And that concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing our momentous event. We really appreciate your presence as well as everyone's this afternoon. A big round of applause for the President. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. We would like to request everyone to please remain in your respective places until the President has left the venue. Thank you.